Have you ever heard the story of how the tortoise broke its shell? Long ago, Tortoise, who was known for his cunning and sly ways, was invited to a great feast in the sky. The feast was organized by the birds, and all animals who could fly were invited. But Tortoise, who could not fly, desperately wanted to attend. So he devised a plan. Tortoise approached each bird he knew and asked for a single feather. He explained that he wanted to create links for himself, just for the feast. Amused by his ambition, the birds each plucked a feather and gave it to him. So, Tortoise had collected enough feathers to fashion 2 large wings. He attached them to his shell, creating makeshift wings, and managed to join the birds on their journey to the sky. As they were flying, Tortoise had another idea. He told the birds that, since they were attending the grand feast, it was important that they all took meanings to reflect the honor of such an event. The birds agreed, and Tortoise decided to name himself All of You. When they arrived at the feast, the hosts greeted them warmly and announced, "This feast is prepared for all of you." Tortoise, who was now called All of You, smiled slyly. He stepped forward and claimed that since he was all of you, all the food was meant for him alone. Tortoise then proceeded to eat almost everything, leaving only scraps for the birds. Furious but unable to add in, the birds watched him eat and grew angrier by the minute. Once the feast was over and it was time to leave, the birds demanded their feathers back. One by one, they each plucked their feathers from Tortoise, leaving him stranded in the sky with no way to return to earth. Tortoise realized his mistake too late and begged the birds for mercy, but they left him behind as punishment for his greed and deceit. Seeing no other option, Tortoise called down to his wife on the ground and asked her to place all the softest materials, leaves, clothes, and grasses, outside their home to cushion his fall. His wife did as he asked, but Tortoise's poor instructions were unclear, and instead she placed hard objects like mortars and stones. With no other choice, Tortoise jumped from the sky, falling and crashing onto the hard ground. His shell shattered upon impact, breaking into many pieces. Tortoise survived, but his shell was permanently cracked. Since that day, tortoises have had broken patchy shells as a reminder of Ijapa's greed and clinging. Tortoise's greed and deceit led to his own downfall, showing that selfishness and trickery often bring unintended consequences. This tale is a favorite Yoruba folklore, and it is often told to children so they can learn valuable lessons about integrity and humility. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to African Mythology Explained for more stories from the heart of Africa.